Hello, my name is Hannah, and today we are doing an apartment in Evergreen Harbor. And this apartment I really like. The color scheme works really well. It's like a medium-ish, bluish, kind of turquoise teal kind of color. I don't know how to describe colors that way well, so you're gonna get that. And so overall, the color scheme was one of my favorite things. It's basically just black, white, like light brown, and blue. But I do really like it, and just like the style of the apartment, I don't really know exactly what the style is. I have studied styles before, but it doesn't help sometimes. When you just kind of put some stuff down and make an apartment out of it, it just doesn't get you something. And especially when like styles are so like specific, sometimes you just gotta mix something, hope it works well, and then when it does, you gotta name it. And that's just really the most difficult part, is naming stuff. So, but I thought it was really fun, and I like this apartment. It's a really nice shape. It's a square. You really can't, well, it's a rectangle. Close enough. But, like, you can't really go wrong with an apartment that's square, unless it's, like, itsy bitsy like that one in San Myshuno. But, that one is good for some things and not everything. But, this is a rectangle, and other than the fact that the doors and windows are orange, bright orange, it's a little bit, of an issue, but other than that, it's a very nice apartment. And I think, like, without it being modernized, the windows are just really small, but also the really small windows don't fit every style, but, like, honestly, it's okay. And so I just, like, went with the orange. I was just like, this is fine. And so I originally matched it to the flooring to make it, like, kind of fit in, but then I was like, this flooring just doesn't look like it fits with the, like, furniture. It feels like you just filled it and didn't care what the doors and, like, the floor was, which, like, honestly doesn't matter, like, that much. Like, you can't change those, and if your style doesn't go with it, you just gotta go with that. But I just wanted to make it as, like, not as sticky outy as possible, so I wanted to change that. So the flooring matches the style of everything else, and the windows just happen to be there. And the doors I do think I changed to match, but I honestly couldn't tell you if I remembered to do that or not. So, the doors might match something, or they might match nothing. But that's okay. But the kitchen I also thought was pretty fun. I did do like a couple of things with the layout of the kitchen before I decided on it, but I just basically did a black kitchen, which it looks pretty nice, and it very much like contrasts the orange. And so that was what I was trying to do, just mask it and just forget that the windows and doors are orange, which is kind of easy to do if you just like forget they're there. So that's what I was trying to do. And so the layout of this apartment is also really nice. It's just you kind of flow, and also you walk right into a dining table, which is what I normally do, but that's okay. If it's in the way, just push it over a little bit. It'll be okay. And also dining tables are pretty common for I had another issue with the chairs. It happens all of the time. The chairs, I just don't like them. I'm not really sure. The chairs, I just have all of the issues possible with, and so I did this time. But also I was trying to have more, color and less black and white, because usually I go really heavy on the black and white, not at all with the color. But I was trying to do the opposite. It didn't really turn out that way, but I was trying to get more color, and it ended up just changing the entire dining room, but that's okay. But I go with this blue, and I really like this blue, especially in The Sims, because several items come in this color, especially the base game stuff. And I think that curtains dine out, so some of those items come in that color, and I think that's pretty nice that we've got at least 2 packs that have similar colors, because sometimes we don't get that. But with this color, it's pretty okay. And I basically just made the same layout that I do with a bunch of living rooms and put it there, because I felt like it just fits most areas, and so I just did this with this one. And so you got 5 sitting areas, and not that many people living in this apartment, but friends. In real life, I don't have any friends that I would have over to sit in my living room, but maybe in The Sims, I'm not really sure. I don't know if I've had anybody over that just willingly sat in my living room. My parents don't have friends either, really, so, the living room is for aesthetic purposes, so it's fine. But, that's about it for the apartment, so I'm going to move on to some of the things that I've done in the last couple of days. The first thing is that I am reading another book. I think this is my 4th book of January, which makes me right on track for my goal of 40. So very happy about that one. This book, it's called Glimmer. It's about climate change, and the main character's name is Glimmer, which is honestly really fun. Futuristic. It's in like 2110 or something like that. And, just like look up if you want to know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about it in that much detail, but that's the book I'm reading. And so it's really slow. I've read the first like 80 pages. It's kind of slow. But to be fair, I read a lot of books that are very quick paced, so I feel like this also might just be normal paced. I'm not really sure, but I also don't exactly know what's happening. To be fair, I really suck at picking up details. So I think I might have just missed that once, but I really do enjoy like the premise of the book, and I am writing a book about, the future of after, climate change ruins everything too. So that's why I originally picked up the book. I was like, oh, this is like similar to mine. It's not that similar. We kind of went opposite directions in the climate change. That's like the only similarity other than the fact that the main characters aren't like 70. I think that's like the exact only like similarity, which is pretty okay, but I'm thinking I'm gonna like this book, and I think the people online seem to like this book. The like 6 people that I've seen online that have read the book. It doesn't seem like it's like that popular of a book, because I couldn't find anything on like any social media that talks about it like at all. And like I just looked at the reviews, and like there weren't that many, but they all seem to like it. So I think I'll like it too, because I'm not that picky about books. Like as long as you don't really suck at writing, it'll probably be a good book. And so I'm already excited about the topic, so it'll all be good. But I haven't learned that much about what's happening in the book so far, so probably update you like later on when I'm like more close to finishing the book, because I'm nowhere near that right now. But other than that, I've also got some plants this week. Since COVID started, my family has gained a good 70 houseplants, which is a little bit past normal amount, but they have now grown into my room because my parents got me plants. I think this is a snake plant, but I also could be wrong. But it looks like the snake plant we have downstairs, so I think that's what that is. And so I have it like almost right off of my desk, so it's right there, and I really like it. And so it's sitting on top of my dresser, and so I think it looks really pretty. And apparently the plants that are going in my room are hard to kill, and you don't need that much sunlight, because the lights are never on. Which I always joke about how I am saving the electricity bill, but the overhead light hurts my eyes, and also there's no point. That's what the lamp and what natural sunlight is for. So, not really sure. But I just kind of sit in the dark all the time. And also, but it's just like the window is closed 24/7, so it'll probably be fine. And also because I sit in bed and or do homework a good percentage of the time, because I am a teenager, the plants don't live very long. I killed the air plants. Sorry about those ones. I thought I was doing a good job. I was doing what the package said to do. Not like a package, like a pamphlet. I don't know. But they still died. I have one from like, how long? That was like a year ago when I got them, which is pretty good, because those things kind of easily, killable. So, that's really fun. But we have one still. I'm very proud of that one, because it was the biggest. So, I guess that makes kind of sense. But it's not dead yet. It has its own spot, and it gets like very nice, lot of attention. But it's not dead yet. So I'm hoping these two. I've got the snake plant, and then it's a coffee plant, which is really funny because I am indeed like basically like have like an allergy to caffeine kind of thing. So I don't drink coffee because it like literally kills me, which I thought the coffee plant was really funny. But it's really pretty. It's a plant. It looks like a plant. It's probably the most basic looking plant ever, but it's pretty. And so I've got that one over by my bed. So very excited about that one. And so that's really nice. I just got the plants like all over the place, and so it's a little bit better. And one of the last kind of things in my room that I've added, so that's really nice. Oh, and also this morning we made, well, not this morning, it was like noon. It was not even that this morning, but to be fair, the day is just kind of all one thing. We made cookies, and they're very good. I helped make them because I enjoy baking, but I also enjoy, you know, messing with baking ingredients much more. Flour is one of the most fun things to play with ever. I don't play with like with my hands. I'm not that much of a child, but to be fair, I am slightly like a child. But like just like smoothing it with a spoon is kind of fun. But I also was helpful, and there did have cookies at the end of this, so, you know, that's fine. I also learned that you can peel the inside, like, membrane, like, thing from the eggshell, from the shell part. I didn't know you could separate them. Like, I knew it was there. I didn't know you could pull them apart, so I thought that was pretty fascinating. And the cookies were really good. I had, like, one cookie and a bunch of cookie dough, so, you know, it was a pretty good day, because cookie dough is so good. Especially like just like homemade cookies. The cookie dough from that is much better. So, you know, it was a very nice day. So I really enjoyed that. But that's about all that I have done this week. So it is almost screenshots time. So subscribe if you did like today's video, or if you want to see more like this. But as I said, it is almost screenshots time. So I post a new video 4 times a week, so you can watch another video next time. Bye!